Okay, I, Mayor Reynolds, have discovered a new streaming platform today. It's called Beam, and I don't mean the old Mixer platform. I know there's going to be jokes that this is about Mixer, and because Mixer was originally called Beam, and all that. Anyway, I've looked into this company and the company behind it, and I actually find it quite interesting. This is not one of those like rinky-dink startup websites that we hear about that everybody hails. And they say that we're about transparency and we're about community, and then it comes and it's just a whole lot of nothing. There's some actually interesting tech behind this, and a pretty reputable team. So I want to show you what we know about Beam, which is entering closed beta virtually any time now. So if you go to the Twitters, BeaconX is one of the overarching companies, Twitter, that's hyping Beam. You'll see the branding here, and you can sign up for spots at inthebeam.com, which is the website for Beam itself. And you go to the front page. There's not a whole lot to see on the actual website itself. Eminent launch, Beam, a logo, that's all you really see. But if you go down here, scroll down through Twitter a little bit, you will see a video of what they are testing, which we will soon be able to test ourselves. You see the basic UI. And you see a couple things. I'm going to hit pause on this. So you see a UI that's very similar to Twitch. Notice a couple differences, and if I'm understanding this correctly, you can watch a stream here, but also preview other channels down below. That's actually quite interesting to me. You've got trending creators over here. I think this might be like a suggested streamers area. Twitch has that. They've got like suggested streams over at the bottom left. Then they've got curated channels, and this says 24/7 creator showcase, and they've got different genres of stream. Beacon games, I think that might mean that they're going to have their own games on the website. VR games, adventure, arcade, card and board, fighting, flight simulator. You can't see any further down. But basically, I'm assuming because it says 24/7 creator showcase, I think this might be like Hype Zone from Mixer. You know how Mixer had Hype Zone, which would take you from final circle in a battle royale game to the next final circle. So if you only wanted to watch the most intense moments from matches of Fortnite or PUBG, you could just watch the Hype Zone, and AI would just take you from one game to the next. You don't need to sit and find a streamer and watch an entire 20-minute match or whatever. In PUBG's case, 45 minutes sometimes. You could just watch those tense final circles. I think that might be what they mean by this 24/7 creator showcase. I'm speculating, but this could be it. So again, this is the UI. It looks pretty clean, familiar, which is good. I think if you're gonna start a new streaming platform, you want familiarity, but they've got some nice, potentially new features cooked in. Now I want to look at the team behind this and some of the other stuff that they've done, because what I think Beam is building upon is a really good and insane tech. So Beacon is another one of their products that's already out. Angel, I think this is pronounced Munez, I'm not positive, is their president and CEO. This is their other service, Beacon. Beacon is essentially Discord, Zoom, Teams, but it's very high quality is kind of their claim to fame. They say it's simplicity and it's easy and accessible, but here's the thing. Here's some of the images of them. This is Beacon running in low light conditions, this photo right here. This is in basically 4K resolution, 30 frames per second, and low light. And that is pretty darn impressive. So basically that's what they're pushing. And what's really interesting is if they're building Beam around this Beacon technology, they've got experience with this, obviously, this video technology. Their claim to fame when they launch Beam might be, hey, we have the best streaming tech in the industry. Come try our platform. We've got crystal clear streams, blah, 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 this resolution, you know, all that stuff. Now, that's a double-edged sword, and again, I'm speculating here. Sometimes if you're streaming in super high resolution or whatever, not everybody's internet can handle that. A lot of people can't even watch streams in 1080p. Some countries' internet doesn't support it. Some people in they live in the sticks, don't have access to super fast internet, or they're watching on a mobile device or whatever. So, streaming at a super high resolution isn't always attractive to everybody and all streamers or all viewers. But I don't know what they're doing, and I'm speculating. I'm just laying out kind of what they could be building here. And I think if you go to Beam, some of this stuff they're talking about with Beam, they say it combines the best features of Twitch with some of the best features of Discord. That's pretty interesting. They're not, again, this isn't one of those companies that I'm looking at and I'm going, they're about transparency and community. That's just a whole bunch of, anybody can tweet that. Anybody can say that that's what they're about. You got to put your money where your mouth is. And they're building something here. They've got a company that's been around. If you look at their CEO, Mass Luminosity is their umbrella company. Mass Luminosity was founded in 2011. So this company's been around for 11 years. They've got quite a few employees here. Everything from CEO, brand manager, attorneys, engineers, community managers, graphic designers. They've got a board. This guy has the same name as, I think, the owner of the New York Knicks. I don't think it's the owner of the New York Knicks. But anyway. Angel himself, the CEO and president of the company, joined the video game industry in '95, it says. So he's been involved for a long time, and their first product under Mass Luminosity was a gaming social media website, which still exists today. It says that Beam is going to be released in spring 2023. Here's their description. Beam is a next-generation streaming engine that will help usher a new era of interactivity for streamers. Viewer experience and control options are unlike anything else. Beam will have built-in monetization and production tools designed to drive engagement between streamers and viewers, and release in spring 2023. The whole thing, it feels much more professional and thought out and put together to me than many of these other platforms that announced. And again, they've got tech, Beacon, right here, that you can use now and test. That is it's a launched product. It's actually a finished product that you can use and exists right now. It's not a pie in the sky. And that's why I think, I'm not saying that Beam is going to just push Twitch out of the way and push YouTube out of the way and Facebook and be, the new king, but they might be able to make a dent. They might be able to actually do some things. And again, you don't know what's true and what's not true, but I think if you scroll down here, where did this guy say this? Was it on Angel's page? Am I on his page? Or am I on somebody else's page? I think he said that he's already received an offer of $80 million, I think he said, to purchase the company, and he turned it down. Is this it? Yeah, $80 million for Beacon and Beam. So, I don't know. I find it interesting. The tech behind it seems solid. The team behind it seems solid, and to me, it's more interesting than a lot of the other streaming startup companies we have seen. So keep your eye out on Beam. I signed up for the beta. You can sign up for the beta on the website, which is, wasn't it intothebeam.com? Inthebeam.com. So check it out. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, like the video, comment what you think about Beam, tell me. Subscribe to the channel, and come join me on Twitch. Catch you later.